Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Om Satchidananda-rūpāya Krishnāya Karine Namo Vedanta Vedyāya Gurave Buddhisakshine. Shlokam. Bhrajishnur bhojanam bhokta sahishnur jagadādijaḥ anaghaḥ vijayo jetā viśvayoniḥ punarvasuḥ. So here we saw Bhrajishnuhu bhojanam bhokta sahishnuhu. He tolerates, he forbears. So now here jagadādijaḥ, next name is jagadādijaḥ. Parāśara explains this as a, see, among those which are born, he is one with all the great qualities. Okay, so that kind of incarnation is jagadādijaḥ. Bhagavan Bhashyakara says Jagad creation, Adi beginning, Jaha born, that which is born at the beginning of the creation, meaning hiraṇyagarbha. In that form he is explaining. Okay, jagadādijaḥ. So fourth case will be jagadādijaya. So the namavali is Om Jagadādijaya Namaha, Om Jagadādijaya Namaha, Om Jagadādijaya Namaha, Om Jagadādijaya Namaha, Jagad Adi Jaya, Jagadādijaya. Okay, Om Jagadādijaya Namaha. hiraṇyagarbharūpeṇa bhāṣya. hiraṇyagarbharūpeṇa jagadādāvutpadyate svayamiti jagadādijaḥ. In the form of hiraṇyagarbha, prathamasrashta, we call him prathamasrashta, the first created, the one who was first created, or prathamaja, one who is first born. Brahma, the Brahmaji. So with these different names we call him hiraṇyagarbha. Okay, so that hiraṇyagarbha jagadādo, at the beginning of creation, utpadyate, is born. Who? Svayamiti, swayam utpadyate, he is born himself in the form of hiraṇyagarbha. This is why he is called as jagadādijaḥ. The self is called as jagadādijaḥ. Then anaghaḥ, aghaṃ papam, anaghaḥ, no papa, no sin, therefore he is a anaghaḥ. But Parāśara says, though he is born, see, if we said he is born with great qualities, etc. in the world, whether you have great qualities or not does not really matter. You are born, right? So just shut up. If you start saying that, then he says, no. Samsara madhye janino janitvepi papa pratispardhi. Though he is born in the samsara, he is against the sins. He is against the sins means he is devoid of sins. Okay? No, Bhagavan Bhashyakara, aghaṃ means sin. Na aghaṃ vidyate, na papam vidyate. The one who does not have any sin is sinless, is the self. So that is the meaning he gives. Aghaṃ, anaghaḥ, anaghāya, fourth case, anaghāya. So namavali is Om Anaghāya Namaha, Om Anaghāya Namaha, Om Anaghāya Namaha, Om Anaghāya Namaha. Aghaṃ na vidyate'syeti anaghaḥ. One who does not have aghaṃ is aghaṃ. Aghaṃ itself is an aghaṃ. Ego itself is an aghaṃ, right? So one who does not have any papa is anaghaḥ. Apahatapāpmā iti śruteḥ. How do you know this? Shruti says, Chandogopnishads, ya atmasa apahatapāpmā, that atma which is apahatapāpmā, vijaro vimritya, etc. It is devoid of old age, it is devoid of death, etc. Ajaro amaro. Okay. So now next name is vijayaḥ. Vijayaḥ jetā. Okay, vijayaḥ. Parāśara says, okay, he is sinless, fine. Now he is the one who is born in the form of incarnation. I said he is the one who is born in the form of Rudra and Brahma and Rudra, the creator and the destroyer. So though he is born in that form, he wins over he has complete control over, he wins over the creation through these two forms of Brahma and Rudra. Okay, Bhagavan Bhashyakara says vijayaḥ means simple. He gains, he overpowers everything through his superior knowledge, etc. Okay, in that sense, he explains. Vijayaḥ, aha. So Vijayaya, fourth case is Vijayaya. So the Namavali is Om Vijayaya Namaha, Om Vijayaya Namaha, Om Vijayaya Namaha, Om Vijayaya Namaha. Bhashya. Vijayate jnana aishwaryadihi gunaihi viśvamiti vijayaḥ. Vijayate jnana aishwaryadihi gunaihi. So through the knowledge, glory, etc. attributes, one who vijayate is. So why I am not interpreting this vijayate is the root word is there is root word, simple root word vijaya, to win. Vijaya, okay. Visheshena jayate iti vijayate. One who, normally that is how we interpret. Okay, Vijaya means one who wins over the world in a special way, glorious way. But here it is not Ji Jaya. In fact, it is Ji Abhibhava, mean overpowering. One who overpowers the whole world through his knowledge, etc. That is why he is using a vijayate iti. Vijayate jnanaishwaryadvi gunaihi viśvamiti. So here Ji Abhibhava, he overpowers them with his superior knowledge and superior dispassion, etc. Okay, absolute. This superior means it's absolute. That's why it is a superior. Okay. Now, jetā. Next word is jetā. Here the root word is jijaya. Okay, jetā. For this, see, he is dependent upon Brahmaji and Rudra for creation and sustenance. He is dependent. Vishnu is dependent. Though sustaining quality he is taking care of, he is dependent on both of these fellows. So, to avoid his dependence, he says, yes, he is using them, but still remember, though he is using them, he rules them. Jetā means he rules them. How? By making them follow his will, his wish. Svabhāvato'to avasthāpayita, one who makes them follow his own wish and will. That is why he is jetā. He is a victor. No. Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, jetā means one who is naturally superior to all beings. That is jetā. So in that sense, he is explained. Jetā, trijanta, this is therefore trijanta, if it is trich, ending with trich, jetā is the first case, jetre is the fourth case, right? So here also dhata, dhatre, we remember that, right? So jetre, om jetre namaha, om jetre namaha, om jetre namaha, om jetre namaha. Yataha, since atishete sarvabhūtāni, he is superior to all the beings. Atishete means ji jaye. From that root word, the jaya, victory, is taken in the sense of superior, utkarsha, greatness. So he is greater than all the beings. He is superior to all the beings. How is he superior to all the beings? Sarvabhūtāni atikshete. He is superior to all beings. How? Svabhāvato'to. Naturally. Meaning, we saw jnanaishwaryadvihi, the qualities of knowledge, etc. is there in him. We saw that in the previous name. There, the qualities of, I also have the knowledge, I also have this dispassion, etc. It's true, but your dispassion and your knowledge is dependent. It is agantuka. It comes and goes. Sometimes you lose your dispassion, sometimes you gain more dispassion, sometimes you lose your discrimination, sometimes you gain more discrimination. But here, for him, it is not agantuka. It is not something which is a temporary. It is a svabhāvata. It is natural in him. Okay? So, it is not something which is gained for him. Ataha jetā. Therefore, he is jetā. He is the ruler. Very good. Now, next name is viśvayoniḥ. We saw this name 117. We saw this name already. There, Parāśara Bhatta, he interpreted it as he is one who manifests himself for the devotees, etc. in that sense. Now, here, Bhagavan Bhashyakara interpreted as yoni means cause. I told you, there are three meanings for yoni. One is yoni means cause. Yoni means female genitals. Yoni means the base for Shivalinga. Okay, three meaning. Now, Viśvayoniḥ, there Bhagavan gave that which is the cause for the whole creation is Viśvayoniḥ, that interpretation. Now here, Parāśara Bhatta says, takes that interpretation here. Tanmukhena karyaprapanchasyapi karanam. Through them, through this Brahma and Rudra, he becomes the cause for the creation. By managing, by controlling them, by making them do whatever he wishes, he becomes the cause for creation and destruction of this whole system. Okay? So that is how he is a Viśvayoniḥ. Bhagavan Bhashyakara gives two meanings here. Viśvaṃ yoniryasya. One, Viśvaṃ, the whole creation, is yoni, is cause, is not cause, is place. This is the fourth meaning for yoni. Place, sthana. Okay? So that is the first meaning. Fourth meaning in this order of meaning for yoni word. Okay? Viśvayoniḥ here means the world is a place for him. Okay? Second interpretation here Bhagavan gives is he is a Vishva as well as yoni. He is the creation as well as cause. So in that sense he explains as cause and effect. Now Viśvayoniḥ. Viśvayoniḥ is a ihi. So Viśvayoniḥ is the fourth case. The namavali is Om Viśvayonaye Namaha. Om Viśvayonaye Namaha. Om Viśvayonaye Namaha. Om Viśvayonaye Namaha. Okay. Viśvaṃ yoniryasya viśvayoniḥ. Viśvayoniḥ is interpreted, first interpretation is Viśvaṃ yoniryasya. For one, for him, the Vishva, the whole creation is yoni, a place of residence. As the jiva, he is residing in the heart, etc. We saw this. So Viśvaṃ yoniḥ. Or it is said in the Shruti, Yas sarveshu bhuteshu drishtam sarvabhūtam yamayati, antro yamayati. One who residing in the all the beings, he controls all the beings, etc. So Yas prithvivyam drishtam. Similarly, one who residing in the earth controls the earth. But here you have to understand. Later in the same mantra he says, Yam prithvina veda. One, the earth does not understand, but one who understands the earth is this self. Okay? Now, that is the meaning here. But how do you know that it is yoni means sthana, not cause? So he says, yoniśceti giyate in the Brahma Sutra, yoniśceti giyate. In the Sutra, Bhagavan Bhashyakara comments this. Kvachit sthanavachano yoni shabdah drishtaḥ. In some places, yoni, this word is used in the sense of sthana, place. Okay? That is how it is interpreted here. Now, next meaning is viśvaścāsau yoniśceti. It is both Vishva as well as yoni. It is both Vishva, the creation, the effect, as well as the yoni, the cause. Okay? So, it is both cause and effect. In that sense, it is said Viśvayoniḥ. Okay? Then, punarvasuḥ. Next name is punarvasuḥ. We saw Vasu, Vasumana. Vasu was the word. Vasu was the name. But here, it is differentiated with the addition of punaḥ. Punaḥ means again. Okay? So, punaḥ, vasuḥ. So, Parāśara Bhatta interprets this as through them, in those beings, whether it be Brahma, Vishnu, Brahma, Rudra, or his creations. In those beings, antaratmataya vasati. He resides in them as the indweller. Okay? Now, Bhagavan Bhashyakara explains this as one who enters the body, stays in the body again and again, taking birth again and again and staying in the body is punarvasuḥ. Punaḥ vasati iti punarvasuḥ. In that way it interprets. Okay? Punaḥ vasuḥ uhu. So, punarvasave is the fourth case. So, the namavali is Om punarvasave namaha. Om punarvasave namaha. Om punarvasave namaha. Vasa, vasane. So, in that sense, to stay. In that sense, it is said from that root word, punarvasave, bhāṣya. Punaḥ punaḥ śarīreṣu vasati kṣetrajñarūpeṇeti punarvasuḥ. In the form of kṣetrajña, the indweller, the jiva, he again and again, vasati, he enters and resides. He stays there in that body. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam. We have seen this. Again birth, again death, again and again this takes place. Here, punaḥ is used in the sense of pauna punya. We call it pauna punya. Punaḥ punaḥ. If there is a punaḥ punaḥ, punaḥ means again and again. Instead of again and again is used once. Or you can say punaḥ punaḥ vasuḥ, that punaḥ, one punaḥ is dropped. Punaḥ vasuḥ. So again and again, in that sense, one punaḥ is used, or one punaḥ is dropped. Whichever way you want to accept, you can accept. That is punaḥ vasuḥ for you. So punaḥ vasuḥ, in this form of kṣetrajña, in the form of jiva, he resides in the body, entering the body, he resides there. Okay. Now, next shloka. Upendro vāmanaḥ, upendraha vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Next is amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Then atindraha sangraha sargaha. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Then dhritātmā niyamaha yamaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Upendro vāmanaḥ prāṃśuh. Amoghaḥ śrucirūrjitaḥ. Atindra sangraha sargaha. Dhritātmā niyamo yamaha. Okay. Upendra. What are the names there? How many names? Upendra, vāmanaḥ, prāṃśuh, amoghaḥ, śrucirūrjitaḥ. 6 names in the first line. Then atindraha, sangraha, sargaha, dhritātmā, niyamaha, yamaha. 6 names in the second line. So 12 names in this shloka. Upendraha. Upendraha. Parāśara Bhatta interprets this. Upendra is a very famous name which is interpreted by Parāśara Bhatta as the youngest brother of Indra. His name is Upendra. The youngest brother of Indra is called as Upendra. Okay. Now, that is how he is interpreting it, meaning the last or penultimate brother of this youngest brother of Upendra. Why am I repeating this again and again? I want you to remember he is of a very low strata, lower in the pecking order, right? You have to remember that he is very in the lowest in the order. That is what you have to remember. Meaning he is very um, you know, one who need not be given any importance, unimportant one. In that sense, I want you to register it. Okay, why? We'll see this. So, Upendra, Bhagavan Bhashyakara interprets, gives two names. One is, yes, as you know, he is the youngest brother of Indra. Yes, that is one name, one meaning. Second name is one who is above the Indra, even the Indra. That is the second name. Okay, second meaning. Upendra. Aha. So, the fourth case will be Upendraya. So, the Namavali will be Om Upendraya Namaha. Om Upendraya Namaha. Om Upendraya Namaha. Om Upendraya Namaha. Okay. Bhashya. indramupagato'nujatveneti upendraha. Indramupagataha. Upagataha. Upa paschat gataha. One who follows Indra, meaning after one who is born after Indra, as his youngest brother is Upendra. Anujatvena, as brother, is Indra. Anu paschat jatamiti anuja. One who is born later is Anuja, younger brother. Okay, so he is the youngest brother of Indra, right? In that sense, Upendra. That's a very fair meaning. Now, Bhagavan Bhashyakara interprets this also as Yadva Upari Indra Upendra. He is above Indra, therefore he is called as Upendra. How is he above Indra? So, for that he says he is bringing Harivamsha. There is a Purana called Harivamsha Purana. From there he is bringing a shloka. Mamo Paryatendrastvam sthapito gobhirishparaha Upendra iti Krishnaha iti Krishna Krishnatvam gasyanti bhuvidevataha. Mama upari yatha indraha sapitaha gobihi ishvaraha. Upendra iti Krishna tvam yasyanti bhuvi devataha. You are positioned above me by the people, Goloka, by the people of the world, or by the cows. Therefore, O Krishna, you are called as, you will be known by the world as Upendra. Gasyanti, they will sing you as Upendra. They will sing your greatness, they eulogize you with the name Upendra. In that sense, it is said in Harivamsha Purana. Okay? No. Ishvaraha. Gobhi Indra. Indra Ishvara. Indra is in the sense of a Swami. You are put above me as my Lord. Therefore, you are Upendra. Upari Indra iti Upendra. In that sense. Okay? Now, I compulsorily planted an idea that he is, Parashara Bhatta explained him to be the youngest, the cheapest, the not so important, right? Now he himself realized, oh, youngest means that's too bad. So Vāmanaḥ, next name he says, Vāmanaḥ. Here he is not just youngest, he is also the superior one to Indra. How? Vāmanaḥ. Vāmanaḥ. We know Vāmana Avatara, the incarnation of Vāmana, the dwarf incarnation. So he says, Indra Santranaya. So to protect Indra, he came as a Vāmana. He is younger than Indra, but he is superior than Indra because he took this incarnation of a dwarf to protect Indra. So he is superior than Indra. Do you understand? So Vāmanaḥ. Bhagavan Bhashyakara interprets this in two ways. One, he came to Bali, the Bali Chakravarti, the great emperor called Bali, to ask for a donation of 3 steps. Okay, that we know. So, vidyate'syeti. Here, Vāmana, this Vāmana, the name is interpreted in a different way. One who destroys the ego of Bali is Vāmanaḥ. Okay, then Vāmanaḥ sambhajaniha. Or there is another interpretation. Vāmana is one who should be worshipped. In that sense also you can understand. Vāmanaḥ. So the fourth case will be Vāmanāya. Namavali. Om Vāmanāya Namaha. Om Vāmanāya Namaha. Om Vāmanāya Namaha. Om Vāmanāya Namaha. Okay. Bhashya. Balim Vāmanarūpeṇa yachitavaniti. Balim. he went to the Bali Chakravarti, the emperor called Bali, in the form of a dwarf, and yachitavan, he asked for donation, he asked for gift, he asked for, see, a boon kind of. Now, thing is, he asked for, then again it's putting him down, right? So here the Vamana should be interpreted in a different way. As a dwarf, he didn't come and beg. Vama tyage, vama tyage, vomit, etc. from the same word. Vamana, vomit, tyaga, to give up, right? In the same, this is the same root. So vama tyage, from the root word vama tyage, one who tyajayati, one who made Bali to give up his power, his position, his ego, is vāmanaḥ. Okay, in that sense he is interpreting here. Otherwise, receiving from his own creation is something which is no asking for, begging for. That is not good, right? So that is one meaning. Vāmanaḥ sambhajaniya. Vāmanaḥ can also mean sambhajaniya, one who should be worshipped. Vana, here vana sambhajaniya, that is the root word. Vana to sambhajaniya, to worship. Okay, so in that sense, he is explained. How can you explain this in this sense? He is worshipped. That is why we are explaining. Why? Because in Kathopanishad it said, Madhyeva manamasinam vishvedeva upasate iti mantra varna. In mantra, in the Kathopanishad mantra, it is said, Madhye means Hirdaya Gogara Madhye, in the heart cave, Vamana Masinam, existed this Vamana, this one who should be worshipped. Okay, now here in the heart cave he is existing means the self is limited to the heart cave. Then you say it is omnipresent, etc. That becomes invalid. So we have to understand Vamana Masinam, he is positioned, he is placed, he is residing there, means it is a place, it's a pointer for the place of manifestation. Okay, so he manifests in the cave of heart, Vishvedeva Upaste, one whom the Vishvedeva, all the deities, all the gods, Vishvedeva, all the gods, that way, or all the sense organs, prana, etc. Vishvedeva, here is the sense organs, prana, etc. Upaste, worship. The sense organ, prana, etc. worship this self residing in the cave of the heart. Okay, that is the meaning of the mantra. We'll see this. Vana sambhakto, not sambhajana. Vana sambhakto is the root word. We'll see this. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva vashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.